Hi, my name is Mr. Moneybags. I am a well-known member of the Illuminati and the official spokesman of the Global Psychosis Network. But tonight, I am your host, as we listen together to a new episode of the Jimbo Trashy podcast. Now, if you would, please silence your cell phones and shut the fuck up as we evolve into the fourth density vibration via another production of Global Psychosis Entertainment straight out of Dark Gem Studios, where everything is a conspiracy, even you are a conspiracy. Ladies and gentlemen, the Jimbo Trashy Podcast. Yeah.
You are listening to the Global Psychosis Network.
Global Psychosis Entertainment presents the Jimbo Trashy Podcast.
Everything is a conspiracy.
Everything is a conspiracy.
Everything is a conspiracy.
Everything is a conspiracy.
It's the Jimbo Trashy Podcast, where everything is a conspiracy. Even you are a conspiracy. I am your host, Jimbo Trashy. This is episode 26. Tonight my guests are Street Rodder 100
Yeah.
and Mike Checker.
What up, what up?
How you guys doing tonight?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Good.
I think right here is a special guy here. We can also call him Big Daddy.
Big Daddy.
People know
That's
him
me.
as
Big
too.
Daddy? Okay.
So, right on.
No, I know, Big Daddy, you have a YouTube channel that you started like a year ago?
Yeah, I started about a year ago, and it's called Street Rodder 100.
So if you go to youtube.com/STRT
Rodder 100.
Okay, that's right. Now, why did you start that, or what made you decide to start that in the first place?
Well, I originally went on there because I heard some guys you can go on there and learn how to help fix your car. Excuse me. Yeah, you can go on there and learn how to fix your car, and I started finding these videos of these guys, and they call themselves the Garage Gang, and they work on their cars, and if you got any questions, you could ask them. They're just regular Joes that work out of their house. Some of them have shops, and at the time, I started asking questions because I was having some car problems, and these guys were very helpful, and I had some car show videos myself that I had made, and I used to use YouTube just to put them on Facebook and stuff because I had no other way to transfer them over, so I was using YouTube. And a couple of guys started watching my videos, so.
Bing, bang, boom. I've been to more car shows in my life with this guy probably
Oh, yeah.
growing up. And he's owned more cars than anyone I've ever known, too.
I had about
what kind of cars?
65 cars, man, since I was 16 years old,
Jesus.
brother.
Like ranging from what?
From little hatchbacks to Cadillacs.
Oh, shit.
I've had 3, and I totaled 2 of them. Right now, and everyone knows my situation now.
Yeah.
Dude, I've had like secondhand cars one after another, and then I finally bought my first car like 6 years ago, which was a Ford Mustang. I still have it, but now it's starting to look secondhand,
Right.
and I'm getting fucking tired of it. But I mean, it's been a good car. It just needs some cosmetic shit, you know.
I don't mind secondhand cars. We bought one car. When I was married, we bought a brand new car, and it was all right. But I like secondhand cars. I like cars you can work on and don't need a science degree and a laptop.
How's that Mustang treat you, dude? Because everyone I know who ever had a Mustang,
The new ones, you mean?
I don't, just in general, everyone always fucking hated them because they would
Well-
always break down, or like it was a pain in the ass to get them fixed all the time.
What year is yours?
2005.
Okay.
I've had no like real breakdown problems. I just had like one time I went to a job interview in downtown LA, right? I parked the car, pay the valet, go in there for the interview, come out, and he's, oh, talk to you later, see you next time. In there for fucking 15 minutes, and then I start the car and it's like running idling really weird. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Oh well, whatever. It's gassing. So I go out. As soon as I pull out the parking lot, it dies. I had to like coast down this fucking hill right there in right in the middle of like fucking where all the buildings are at.
Makes you wonder if they had a Ferris Bueller's moment right there, huh? Where they took it out,
Someone
took it out,
sabotaged
and
it. Yeah.
drove it into the ground.
Shit,
I guess
dude.
what happens, there's like a ball bearing that's like by the brake pedal or some shit, and basically if you rattle the car too much, it just like falls off this little shaft, and what it does is it kills the gas line. And I don't know why they even made that shit, but it was fucking very irritating because I didn't even knew it existed until I was like fucking around with it and like it was like the last thing we fucking found out after.
Like a tilt meter, basically.
Yeah, it was. I still don't know what the point of it is. You know,
Makes you wonder
guess,
what they did though. You know.
I think what it is if you ever get in a car accident, if that thing gets like moved, it's so your car doesn't blow up. You know.
Yeah, it shuts off the gas.
Yeah, I mean, but still, like, what are the chances of that? You know, like, can't you do something else so I can at least know about it? Maybe a little switch on the dash.
Yeah, my favorite Mustangs are the Fox bodies. They're 90s models, the square ones. Yeah, those ones are cool.
Yeah, those are
the Boss ones. They're called the Bosses, right?
Fox.
Well, they're Fox bodied. Like I said, they're from the 90s, like shit Vanilla Ice had.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, I don't know.
I remember. Yeah.
I think Luke had like. Do you remember Luke's car?
That was remember like the
Barbie
Barbie
you know what?
car.
Never mind. You're right. It wasn't the old school box kind. Yeah. Never mind. His was fucking
The Barbie car.
When you first got it, it was this green color, like, and it was such a bitch car. Like it was like a girl color. Even though it was green, it was like a girl green.
I thought it was black or gray or something.
He had to get it painted smoke.
Yeah.
Smoke gray is what it was called.
Well, I think
make it
Mustang's
so it
the
wasn't
only
such a
car
girl.
that you could get with the same body style that start off at a 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder, and a V8. It's just ridiculous. You get a Mustang, you want a V8. Why would you get a 4-cylinder Mustang?
Right.
The one Barbara had was a Fox body, if you remember the
Yeah, I
convertible.
remember.
And that was a 4-banger. That
Right.
shit sucked.
Wasn't Barbara's a green color too?
It was like a teal, yeah.
It was the same
Yeah.
color as Barbara's. That's my sister, his cousin. But yeah, that's funny. I don't know. I remember her. I remember Luke. Soon as something started happening with those damn cars, dude, they just could never get it back to normal, and it was just expensive, dude. I went through Luke's back window.
All cars
I
are
went through it.
expensive. All cars are expensive.
You went through his back window. How did
Yeah,
that
we
happen?
were we must have been in high school, and we were with another one of our buddies, one of your best friends, Craig.
Oh
You
yeah,
know?
love that guy.
Yeah, and so we were driving down Luke Street, right? And I don't know, we were getting ready to go party. So Luke, I don't know why his ass fucking started driving, but Craig was on the front, like on the hood, and I was like on the bumper, and like we were both like on both sides, and then Luke started driving. And we're like, oh shit. I'm like holding on for my dear fucking life because I'm on the back. Craig's like on the hood, so he's kind of cool. And then Luke just fucking hits on his brakes. And I go flying through the back window. And the next thing you know, fucking comes to a stop. And I'm in the back seat, feet out the back window in the back seat, like right there. And Luke's like, oh shit. I'm like, bro. And he's like, what the hell? Oh, I'm like, dude, I went through your window. Fuck, I'm sorry, man. And that shit ended up being expensive because it was a soft top convertible. So the window or whatever ended up happening, it ripped, and I think he had to replace the whole fucking...
Yeah, the convertible top itself would have been ruined. Talk about expensive windows, man.
Yeah.
When we lived out here in Lomita, I had some haters because, like I said, I had a lot of cars, and they always see me working on my car. Well, I had some haters. I've had windshields busted with horse manure thrown in my car. Well, when I had my 61 Corvair, somebody threw 2 boulders through my rear window parked in front of my house. 6 months, $700 later to get a rear window for that thing. It came all the way from Kentucky. So
That reminds me of one time I parked at a bar, and there was some dude staring at me when I got out of the car, right? It's not my current car. It was a piece of shit car, but whatever, it was what I was getting around in. And I get out of the car, I'm walking, I see this guy staring at me. And I'm just like, look at him. I'm getting a bad vibe from this dude. Like, this guy's going to want to start shit, or he's going to talk shit. He didn't say nothing, though. He was just staring at me. I'm like, whatever, dude. Go fuck yourself. Like, that's what I'm thinking in my head. So I go inside the bar, get a drink or two, and I come out, and my fucking window shattered. I guess what he did, he got, like, a spark plug. You know, those we use very fucking tap those things, and it'll shatter your entire window.
yeah, little metal balls actually do that, too. They're called silencers. You can break some windows. We used to do that when we were kids.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's when I found out about, oh, that's what a spark plug does to your fucking car. Okay, thank you. Lesson learned, you know?
Right
You don't
on.
mess with people's cars, man. You just don't mess
That's
with
fucked up.
people's
I know,
cars.
right?
It's
I
too
really get
expensive.
spit in my face.
Right?
You know?
Yeah. Mess with me before you mess with my car.
Yeah.
Just mess with something that's not going to cost me money.
Right?
That's what matters, you know? Even though messing with me, you know, if we get in a fight, I guess that could cost money if I got to go to the emergency room, but I never go there anyways.
I know, right?
Freaking
Fuck it, just walk it off, right?
Walk it off.
give America, give the government all my money if I freaking am about to die. Hey, we can make you 100% better but it's going to cost you everything you own and then some. You're going to be in debt for the rest of your life, but hey, you'll be alive.
What if they made you like slide your debit card like in the gurney and shit? You know, like, all right, dude. Hey, we can't take you into
It didn't clear. It didn't clear. I'm
on the
sorry.
side of the gurney, slide
Just
it through.
dump them out on the curb and shit.
Well, shit, they got them now for cell phones too, so you never know.
Dude, I want to start accepting credit cards.
Yeah.
I mean, not
You
that
just
I-
gotta plug that shit into the top of your phone, bro.
I just want to start like, oh, like I don't have any money. You got a Visa? Come on through,
Full
bro.
block
We're
that
good.
shit.
We're good.
So how did you start accumulating all these viewers that you had on your channel, or have on your channel?
Hopefully making good videos, you know.
I mean, you don't know what it was, like what video it was. They're like, oh shit, I got fucking 50 more fucking followers all of a sudden.
Making friends with all these guys in the garage gang, they're really good guys, and once they comment on your video, their viewers see the comments. Their viewers go, maybe this guy's interesting, let's go look at it and check it out. So I gained more. You do better videos, you announce somebody's name that you're watching on the channel, people watch your videos, they want to go see who you're talking about, and I've had my name mentioned in a lot of people's videos, so I really appreciate that. I got a Canadian friend that actually made my first intro with the cars hopping and stuff like that in the beginning. He made that intro for me, and I just put the new track of my buddy's track that he put on that clip. There's going to be a better video coming for it, but I love that track, man. It's something personal for me, and I've never had anything made personal for me, so that's cool.
Now, what do you use to edit your videos?
Mr. iPhone.
Oh shit.
An app called Splice on my iPhone. For the most part, I do about 98% of videos on here.
Wow.
I do Movie Maker sometimes. It doesn't always work. If the video clip has a little glitch in it, it will not let you do anything to it. So Splice on here will do everything but do video effects. I can put videos together up to 15 minutes long and upload them and do another one and upload it right to YouTube. I love my iPhone. It's a piece of shit 3G, but you know what? This thing has gotten me 20,000 views. So,
yeah, you can't count those things short, man. They can do some crazy technology. The reason why I even bought my iPhone is because you have an HD now with the 4S one.
Some videos, if I load them, if I just do them straight without any editing and load them straight to YouTube, they will come out HD.
Okay.
I don't know why. It does it sometimes.
Not gonna argue that one, right?
But other reasons for my YouTube is like after my dad passed away, I've been in a slump for a long time, and this was like a reach out, and like I said, I made a lot of good friends, and we connect. We have a lot of stuff in common, so it keeps me from hiding out, which I hide out a lot.
Yeah, I hear that. This is kind of like my my cave. That I mean, fuck. If people didn't hit me up, I probably wouldn't even show people anymore because I'm so consumed with like these programs that I use to do music or fucking video shit. And it's not because I don't want to hang out with people. It's just like when something grabs you by the balls, dude. It's like it just demands your attention. It's like
I ain't doing nothing else right now but YouTube, and this shit is a job. Actually, just keeping up because if the people watch your videos, I feel obligated to watch theirs. I mean, not exactly obligated, but I enjoy watching theirs. I started off watching theirs before they watch mine.
Right.
But you watch mine, you comment on mine, I will go watch yours, and I will comment. I do nothing but positive. I never give anybody negativity. My life is full of negativity, and negativity sucks.
Yeah.
So I try to keep everything positive, and I love all my viewers out there.
Yeah, if you come out, if you radiate positivity, then it's gonna come back.
It's gonna come back at you. Yeah, I hope so.
I mean, I don't know what it is. It's just like something about, you know, I mean, life. Everyone's got fucking shitty situations in their life, but if you come across as bitter and angry, people are gonna just determine like, hey, this guy's a bitter piece of shit. I'm gonna be a bitter piece of shit to that guy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get I don't get a lot of negativity stuff on there, but I have one video where like I cursed up a storm because I don't know, we found some mice at the house, you know, so I freaking like fuck these mice and all this shit, where I got like 2 thumbs down on that, and that like broke my heart, man. I never have fucking thumbs down. I'm like, this one I got 2, and I was like, I could only think maybe because it was like cursing or something, maybe because I was cursing.
You can do negativity as long as it's funny. You just gotta portray it funny.
I was trying to make it funny, but
that does
maybe it
sound
didn't
funny.
come. Maybe it didn't come off right.
You gotta see these mice that
mice
we
lovers
just can't fucking get rid of, man. Like, not that we're infested with mice, but like, man, dude, I have traps set everywhere, and every time I kill one, dude, another one comes, and they're little babies, you know, and like,
yep.
And these motherfuckers, I have traps, bro. Like, I can't put these traps down without setting them off. Like, they're so delicate. Yeah, but
we'll be right back on the Jimbo Trashy podcast.
Fuck mice.
Everything is a conspiracy.
Everything is a conspiracy.
Everything is a conspiracy. Everything
Everything is a conspiracy.
You are listening to the Global Psychosis Network.
Welcome back to the Jimbo Trashy podcast. So I think you'll like this. I was actually surprised that the government finally did something that I thought was worth their efforts. Here's a petition for May 20th to be Macho Man Randy Savage Day.
We, the people.
So they need 95,534 more votes for this to happen.
What is this, Jack Swagger's website?
No, this is the official whitehouse.gov website.
Whoa.
Now, if you sign up, register your email address and you vote for this, sign the petition.
Let's give these people the link to this. Put that right here. Right, camera, right here. Put that link right
Well, the camera's not going to hit it from this angle, but it'll...
No, that's what I'm saying. Put it right where I just pointed, right here. Right here.
Oh, it's saying some post stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
put it on there.
I'll put it right there. Right where Mike Check is at, that's where the address is going to be.
Okay.
But anyways, if you go to whitehouse.gov, it's a petition. So even if you can't see the link or you miss it or whatever, just go to whitehouse.gov. Yeah, it's a legitimate petition. And if they get 95,534 more votes, then May 20th will officially be designated as Macho Man Randy Savage Day. Oh, yeah! So right now they have 4,000.
Okay.
And I've been plugging this shit like a motherfucker, dude. When I first started this...
They need them all by April 4th, people. They need them all by April 4th.
We got to make this happen.
When I first started plugging it, there was only like 1,000.
Really?
And I'm in like bugging the fuck out of
This is all you right here, bro. This is all you.
That's not all me, but...
No, that's all you.
I mean, the wrestling websites are doing it too.
Are they? I haven't heard of this.
I want to say at least
They should be getting more hits on it. The wrestling website's been doing it.
Right?
I want to say I got at least a good 500 on there. I want to say that. Because Joe Rogan's message board is like one of the most populated forums. That's why I'm on it all the time.
Yeah.
Like they have probably over, I would say, close to 50,000 users on there. Not all of them use it. Then people sign up and they never look at it again. But that shit's always got at least like 400 or 500 people on there at all times.
By the way, JoeRoganForums.com or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I applied about over a week ago now. I still don't got I haven't been accepted yet.
Yeah, it takes a while. And they might...
Wow.
Whoa.
It might take a little bit longer.
Macho Man is in the house.
He's in the house.
That is the ghost of Macho Man right there. And he's letting us know that if we don't vote for him by the 4th, we will all receive an elbow drop. And it's not an elbow drop from the top of the cage. It's an elbow drop from heaven.
Yeah.
Okay? Have you ever had an elbow drop from the top of a steel cage? Well, I saw it last week on Lockdown. Eric Young did an elbow drop from the top of the cage. It was awesome. But Macho Man dropping from heaven. Now, nobody wants that.
I've heard of an elbow drop. I never heard of a light drop.
I was watching this this show actually last night, and it's funny because about a year ago, me and a friend of mine, two friends of mine, I'll throw her name's Kendra, and my other homie Sonic Kim. You know who you are, buddy. We actually got an invitation to Sci-Fi Studios.
Ooh.
Okay, the
Sci-Fi
Sci-Fi Channel. You know the Sci-Fi Channel?
They have a studio that you went to? Or could go to?
Or their production building. I don't know. Yeah, wherever it is. It's somewhere out here in Burbank or something. And we were asked to come in to audition as a group. And then So basically they brought us in and did like a group interview, and then they pulled us out one by one to see like, oh, okay, this group's cool, but I guess let's see if these people are cool one by one. If we don't like the group, we'll use one of them. Anyways, so like the show was for this show that they wanted a group for, and they were gonna put you in. It's like one of these paranormal shows.
Yeah.
And they were gonna put us in all these different places, like a haunted prison, or one of the things on the advertisement said a sewer, like a freaking straight Ninja Turtle sewer, right? Like that's where, and like one of the main things they're saying is basically wherever you're gonna be going, it's gonna be there. Hear me, dude. I'm telling you, this shit's happening. There's gonna be no lights. It's gonna be 100% freaking black. Okay, and they're gonna arm us with cameras and like flashlights and little things like that. But basically, where we go, it's gonna be 100% black, and the whole and we have to stay there for 5 days, and they'll give us little tasks and little things to do.
I don't know. I slightly believe so. That shit does weird me out.
Well, and so like, but like in the end, no matter what, that just they said these places are known to be haunted.
Right.
Right. And then on top of it, they're not like in a plate. Like it's black. It's just fucking straight black, and you got to stay there for 5 fucking days, and they make you go do little things or whatever, and they have the little machines and digital recorders, so you can record sounds and stuff like that. And if you make it through the 5 days or whatever, you get like $5,000 or something like that. Something like that.
That's not bad.
And yeah, it was pretty cool or whatever. So anyways, we went in, we did the audition. I thought we killed it. You know, like fucking I sit in front of a camera and it's cool to me, you know, I'll be a little fucking jokester and a fun guy or whatever, and whatever, you know, and like, oh, the people we're with too, like they're all the same. They're not shy. So, anyway, like I said, I thought we killed it. We never got called back, unfortunately. So last night I'm going through, and all of a sudden I see this show called Stranded on Sci-Fi. And it's like, wait, it sounded familiar, you know? And I click it, and sure enough,
that
it's
was
the
show,
first episode. Right? And so they have these two guys and a girl. So it's a group of 3. One of them used to be a cop or something like that. And the other dude, some black dude married to this white girl. And they're all related. It's like the wife and the husband, and then the wife's brother is the cop. And they're just a bunch of fucking bozos, you know? Like, I'm like, you picked these people, and you didn't pick
they were
us,
more lame, that's
you know?
why.
And so...
You know what it is, though? They probably want people to look as normal and act as normal as possible.
Right.
You had some sort of quirk or charisma type of thing that, no, this guy's going to stand out too much on TV.
It's possible.
Yeah, you could...
And so, like, and he was in a prison in West Virginia.
It already sounds fucking disastrous.
Like an old prison, obviously not functioning anymore, you know, and like it was pretty freaky, you know. They basically put these people in there and kind of like locked them in, and it was like in 5 days we're gonna come pick you up. No electricity, no nothing, dude, just pure black. And then they give them like papers and little outlines of these rooms, certain rooms which are supposed to be more haunted, and which rooms where certain prisoners were brutally raped and brutally murdered and all these things, right? And like they go through them like over the 5 days, and like crazy shit happened, you know? Like they have whispers on fucking like things that sound like someone whispering, and little fucking things where they're not touching anything, and they put like this flashlight while they were cooking their dinner, and they were like, boom, they put this flashlight down. They're like, all right, we're putting this flashlight here, and we're gonna cook dinner. And if there's anybody here, you know, it's all good. We're cooking dinner. We're living right beside you. We don't want any trouble, you know. But if you're here and you want to communicate, move this flashlight, you know. So they're chilling, and after a few minutes, they do like fast forwarding, and all of a sudden the light goes,
fucking rolls.
Like, swings, and they're all just like, what the fuck, you know? And just all these different things. And then they get into this one place called the Sugar Shack. And I guess that's like one of the places in the prison where the prisoners went to like hang out, and that was like their domain. Like even the guards, if you went into that room kind of by yourself, it's like this underground thing, like you would get jumped and fucked up, you know?
Do you have any legitimate ghost stories in your own personal life?
Well, maybe, yeah. I'll just finish this last part in the Sugar Shack. Like they go down underneath, right? And it's black. And they have the heat sensor cameras and stuff like that, right? And everything. And they're sitting there, and all of a sudden the girl goes, man, my face is getting warm. Like nowhere else in my body, just my face is getting warm. and like they show a picture of her face and it starts getting like red to the heat camera, you know, and everything else on her body's cold. And they're like, whoa, that's weird, you know, like what the hell? And then all of a sudden she's like, oh, I feel like someone's touching my face, I swear. And then they go back to the heat camera and it shows and it looks like fingerprints and like are going on her face like someone's touching it.
That sounds very staged.
The whole time I'm thinking, is this shit fucking like, these producers have to stage it, but these people were like apparently
I think if nothing happens that they probably they add it in,
right?
You know, I mean, they can't just, if nothing happens, you know, what is their show based on? Nothing.
And I've seen 100, like, this isn't anything new. I've seen these paranormal shows.
You know, Mrs. Trashy would love that show. She loves anything that's ghost related.
It was pretty cool, and the only reason why, too, I stopped to watch it and I liked it was because I should have been me.
But stuff happens. Stuff happens. It's just hard to believe from a TV show.
Yeah.
From a production company standpoint, it's hard. It's hard to believe that because they're obviously trying to make money,
right?
You know.
And another thing is too that you go in there with that shit in your head already. So you're going in there already like freaking out and like, I don't know. Sometimes, like I've said in the past,
it's a mind trip. It's like sitting in front of a mirror in the bathroom with the lights out, saying "Bloody Mary" fucking 100 times. You're gonna see something. You're burning it into your head. Mm-hmm. Which his older sister did that shit to me when I was little, and I know I saw that. I was like probably 8 years old, man, and that shit freaked me the hell out.
You know, I've never seen a ghost, but I think I've heard one, and this is like no bullshit. My grandfather died when I was I'm like 12 years old, so like 94, somewhere around there, and he always had the back bedroom, you know, at the house, and they asked me to like grab something out of the back room. I forget what it was, but anyways, he had a fan that he used to use, or not a fan, but it was like some sort of like thing to clear his throat because he had a tracheotomy. Okay. And it was really loud, and he would fucking just hum and shit, and you hear him like clearing out his phlegm and shit. It was really gross. Yeah. But he used to use this thing, and you know, he died like 2 or 3 days before this, or not even that soon. It was right after the funeral. Anyway, so they asked, "Hey James, can you go in the back and grab this?" I'm like, "Okay, sure." So I go back there, and in the front of the house, the living room, there's much commotion, people talking, blah blah blah, going on. So I'm walking down the hallway, and then all of a sudden I just like, once I pass like one of the bedrooms, because this is a long ass hallway, right? They added on to the house, so this hallway is probably like 40 feet long at least. Or longer than that. It's probably like 100 feet. It's a long ass hallway. So as soon as I pass the first bedroom, all of a sudden like the commotion in the living room just kind of like dies down, like muffles down. I don't hear it anymore. Oh, and then I'm like walking like back, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like it creeps me out because like all of a sudden it gets quiet. It almost sounds like they stopped talking. Because like, okay, he's going. He's going.
I mean, it was rowdy as hell, and then all of a sudden it gets that quiet.
It's like, okay, he's going back there. You know, I feel like a fucking scene out of Jackass or something. Right. So I'm walking back there. All of a sudden, I would have sworn I hear this fucking sound, right, of his machine. Wow. And I hear the fucking. Oh my god, dude. I would have sworn I heard this shit, and I mean, again, this could be my imagination. No, you. But I swear to God, I heard this shit. I didn't see nothing, but I heard it, and I fucking bolted right back into the living room. I said, I'm not going in there. Yeah. And that's nuts. That's like my only real ghost story.
I've had dreams of people coming back from the dead in my dreams, but that's about it. And they were meaningful, but yeah, I've never seen anything other than pictures. We actually, we believe our Uncle Philip is floating around our house somewhere. Yeah, there's some pictures of stuff happens.
Extra live, Fast Eddie. You know, my brother, his father apparently wanders the house, you know, and there's pictures of different people, especially he has a twin sister and other sisters that are always at the house, and for some reason at any time they're in these damn pictures, these weird like smoke things happen in the picture. We got this one picture where, you know, and I'm skeptical about it. I'm like, oh come on, but like they swear like there's a thing that spells out his beginning of his name, Flip, which is what everyone called him, and they swear it's like in the smoke, and you can kind of like you can make it out to be that, you know, at the same time. It's
he was the first one that came to me in a dream.
More ghost stories right after this break on the Jimbo Trashy podcast.
Everything is a conspiracy.
Everything is a conspiracy.
Everything is a conspiracy.
Everything is a conspiracy.
Check out the latest sounds from the occult experimental rock project Elvis on Acid with their second album release, Prehistoric Psychonaut.
With historic obligations, we've come so far. We're cutting away the spiritual line. They don't care who you are. We're dabbling us to hell, it's written in the stars.
Follow Elvis on Acid on Twitter at Elvis on Acid. Go to youtube.com/Elvis on Acid to hear the latest. Global Psychosis Entertainment, Dark Jam Records, and Elvis on Acid are not responsible for any violent revolutions, drug overdoses, or attempted suicides that may occur after listening.
To the royalty, the fallen eagles sing divine right of kings.
This ad has been brought to you by Global Psychosis Entertainment and Dark Gem Records. Copyright 2013.